0 to 1. Every moment in the business happens only once. The next Bill Gates will not build an operating system. The next Larry Page or Sergey Brin wouldn't make a search engine. And the next Mark Zuckerberg wouldn't create a social network. If you are copying these guys, you aren't learning from them. Of course, it is earlier to copy a model than to make us something new. Doing a what we already know how to do a take the world from 1 to n, adding a more of something familiar. But every time we create or something new, we go from 0 to 1. The act of creation is a singular, as it is a moment of creation, and the result is something fresh and stage. Unless they invest in the difficult task of creating the new things, the company will fail in the future. No matter how the big they profit remain today. What happened when we are gained everything to had from the fine turn the old line of the business that we have inherited? Unlikely as it sound, the answer threatened to be a far than the crust of 2008. The today, the best practice lead to death end. The best path are new and untired. In a world of gigantic administration bureaucracy, the both the public and the private searching for the new path might seems like hoping for the miracle. Actually, if the American business is going to succeed, we are going to need hundreds of even thousands of miracles. This could be depressing, but for one crucial fact, humans are distinguished from the other species by our ability to work a miracle. We call these miracles technology. The technology is miraculous because it allows us to do a more with less, ratcheting up our fundamental ability to a higher level. The other animal or intensively drive to the build the things like dam or honeycomb, but we are the only one that can invest the new things and better way of making them. Humans didn't decide what to build by making a choice from some cosmetic categories of options, giving in advance. Instance, by creating the new technology, we rewrite the plan of the world. These are the kinds of elementary truth we teach to the secondary graders, but they are easier to forget in a world where so much of what we do in a repeat what has done before. 0 to 1 is about how to build a company that create a new things. It draw on everything I have learned directly as the co-founder of the PayPal and a Palantir and then the investor in the hundreds of startups including Facebook and SpaceX. But while I have noticed many patterns and I relate them here, this book is offer no formula for success. The paradox of the teaching the entrepreneurship is that such a formula necessarily cannot exist because the every innovation is a new and unique. The no authority can prescribe in the concern them how to innovative. The insight the single most powerful pattern I have noticed is that successful people find a value in unaccepted places, and they do this by thinking about the business from first principle instead of the formula. This book stems from the course from the startup that I have taught at Stanford in the 2012. The college students can become the extremely skilled at the few specialists, but many never learn what to do those skills in the wider world. My Primary goal in the teaching the class was to help my students see beyond the track that lie down by the academic specialist to the broader future that it is to create it. The one of those students mastered took detailed class notes which circulates the far beyond the campus and the 0 to 1. I have worked with him to revise the notes for the wider audience. These are the no reasons why the future should happen only at San Francisco or a college or the Silicon Valley.